What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be using what is currently the best Golem deck in the game right now. So it's been quite a while since I made a Golem video because it's been kind of weaker in the meta ever since the Night Witch got a nerf, but you can use different variations that don't have the Night Witch, and this variant is actually extremely strong. Golden Knight pairs really well in the deck as a support card because it's really annoying, can be hard for your opponent to deal with it. Same with the Cannon card. Cannon card is super strong defensively and then also offensively on the counter push. And then Baby Dragon, Mega Minion as your air counters. And then of course you're going to need Lightning to deal with all those Archer Queens in the meta. And also it helps you break through Teslas and Goblin Cages, which are the strongest buildings in the game. Tornado to pull everything together or things away into the opposite lane, and then Bar Barrel, just a really good spell to have in Golem decks. So before we head in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support. You guys can see here, ton of offers, and I'm probably going to buy a couple of them. I don't know which ones yet, but I don't have all my cards maxed out yet. So this one, even though it's $75 and this one's $50, I'm very tempted to buy it, and I haven't bought gems in a while, so I'm going to consider it. I could upgrade a lot of cards with that and play a lot of grand challenges, so might be what I do, to be honest. But anyway, right now we're 643rd in the world, gonna try to push up even more, and I'll see you guys when I find the first match. Alright guys, here we go in our first game here. Also, if you guys are enjoying my content, make sure to subscribe, would really appreciate that. And here we go. So let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna go scar me at the bridge, so interesting starting play. Golden Knight is going to do a pretty good job of cleaning that up. It's actually gonna completely kill it. That's kind of surprising. I'm gonna go Tornado here, and he's not gonna play it in the safe spot. He instead plays it on the far left of the tower, which is just gonna make things easier for me, so I'm kind of surprised to see that. And because he just used his Fisherman, what I'm actually gonna do is Golem in the back, because Fisherman is one of the best counters to Golem, I would say, or any type of, you know, ground win condition in general. As you guys know, Fisherman is going to get a lot of value against it, so with him using it, I'm going to try to take advantage of that. And he's got the Queen too, so overall I'm liking what I'm seeing, because we have Bar Barrel, which is going to get a lot of value against his Beatty cards, and then we got Lightning for the Queen. Unfortunately though, nothing in hand for the Skarmy, so Skarmy pretty much completely obliterates that Golem there, but it's alright. I mean, he doesn't have, you know, a ton of elixir. I mean, he's got some, but it's not going to be anything crazy where he's going to get some massive counter push. He's going to go Barrel. I'm actually going to let that get a little bit of damage because the King Tower is activated, and this way I don't overcommit on defense, because with Golem, it's very, very important, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know this. People all the time talk about, you know, Golem, how you should play it slow, you know, play it passively, and this is exactly that type of Golem deck. This isn't a Golem deck where you want to go Golem first play of the game, because you don't even have Night Witch or Lumberjack. With those variations, you can, but this one is not the type of Golem deck where you want to be doing that. You want to play passively, but I'm going to go for a Golem here, because it's going to tank for the Archer Queen, and he just used his Skarmy too, so two cards he just used that are really good at taking out the Golem, and yeah, that Queen dealt a good amount of damage to it, but he still has to deal with a Golem that's at about 2/3 of its health, and Rascals are not going to completely get the job done. He will go Fisherman, but Golem was already almost dead, so by the time he played it, I don't really know if it was worth it, to tell you the truth. Fireball's going to come in. It doesn't hit the Baby Dragon, though, and I'm going to go for the Golden Knight here, dash, to try to catch him off guard. I'm going to go for a Bar Barrel here. We got the Baby Dragon coming in, and the Golden Knight. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a lot of damage, so I would honestly say pretty solid defense there on his end. That was nicely played, and yeah, we're going to have to try to find another way to break through, and we have yet to figure out what his win condition is. It might just be bait and Skeleton Barrel, I don't know, but that's what it looks like for now at least. So I'm just going to Golem up again in the back and try to build another push. Probably going to go for a Lightning here on top of the Archer Queen, because he's playing it next to the tower, just giving me free value at that point, so I might as well take it. And he will get some value here with the Skarmy, but not too much. And then maybe I'll try to Tornado, or maybe what I'll try to do actually is try to go Golden Knight and get it to dash on top of the Rascal Girls. If it can do that, we might actually, yeah, get it to the tower. That is insane. Oh my goodness, that is so much damage. And if Golem pops on top of the tower, we'll get even more damage. Look at that. That is super solid. And I'm going to go, I'm actually, instead of playing a Lightning on the tower, I'm going to Lightning the Queen and Rascals, as you saw there, and that was a lot better, because I think if I played a Lightning on top of the tower, it would have been extremely difficult to defend, so that was definitely the right call, I would say. I'm gonna go Golden Knight, and I guess he's gonna pressure here. We'll just go Bar Barrel, We're going to take definitely a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy, I don't think. Golden Knight's actually going to get an insane amount of value right there on top of the Rascals. We're going to have to Tornado, and he won't be in Fireball range quite yet, so he's going to have to... Oh my gosh, Golden Knight? Oh! Oh my gosh. That card is broken. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it just takes one lucky dash, and it'll win you the game sometimes. Alright, well... Alright guys, here we go in our next game here. I still can't believe that Golden Knight from, you know, the first game. That was ridiculous. Don't know if we'll see that again. I mean, there's a chance it definitely could happen a couple more times just because Golden Knight do be crazy like that sometimes. So we'll start with a Bar Barrel here. It's fine starting with a Bar Barrel. I think that's the only card in the deck that you can make the first play with in this type of Golem deck. Because again, it's not a Golem deck where you want to go Golem first play. It's one where you want to play a little bit more passively. So good Magic Archer on his end. That was pretty well played. I wasn't expecting that, and obviously I couldn't predict it because when someone has Ghost, it doesn't automatically mean they're going to have the Magic Archer, and maybe you wouldn't have had it in Cycle. So he's also going to get the King activation, but that honestly is fine because I got a little bit of damage, and because I got Cannon Cart, Baby Dragon, and a couple other cards that are ranged in this matchup, I don't really mind if they get a King activation early on. It generally doesn't matter too much because, like I said, I mean, just Golem's like one of the only cards where it actually is a little significant that they got it activated. The rest doesn't matter that much, and the thing is, really, King Tower activation is only really significant when it's something like Graveyard. Besides that, it usually doesn't play too much of a role, like as much as you would think anyway. So E-Barb's going to get one shot. That was well played on his end. If you react really quickly with the Lightning, I think you can mitigate all the damage from the E-Barbs, but I played it a little late just because I didn't know he had E-Barbs. But now I know what he's using. I thought at first maybe he had P.E.K.K.A, but now I understand what he has. He probably is just using the Golden Knight Burst Spam deck, unless he, of course, is using it without the Golden Knight and has something else instead. And because he's got Bandit, my guess would be he probably doesn't have the Golden Knight, because the Bandit and the Golden Knight are kind of the same thing in terms of their role. I mean, they both kind of dash, and they're both pretty spammy, so he probably doesn't have it. I'm going to go Cannon Cart here, and we're going to Golem, because that Magic Archer was overly aggressive in my opinion. It did get him some damage, but I think at the end of the day, it was just, like I said, kind of aggressive, and that was a bad Ghost, because now pretty much he's guaranteed to lose his tower, and now I'm probably going to just go for the 3 Crown at this point, because he just, like I said, used so much Elixir. I can Tornado that in, and he doesn't have a lot of DPS now that his E-Barbs are out of cycle, so it's a perfect opportunity to just continue the rush and try to go for the 3 Crown here. Zappies are played on the right, so they're not really going to help out as much as he would have liked, most likely. I mean, you see only one Stace to help. Trying to go for the dash again, and we do pull it off. Mega Minions coming in as well. It's going to get only one swipe on the tower, but still pretty good, I would say. He's going to go Magic Archer at the bridge. That was kind of a, I'd say, an interesting Magic Archer, because I didn't play anything, so it's not going to line up with anything, obviously. And yeah, just like that, this game is looking like, well, it's kind of weird. I mean, it could still go either way, but it seems like the momentum is at least going in our favor, because we just dealt a ton of damage to his King Tower, and we do technically have the lead. So that's kind of weird. That Battle Ram is with the E-Barb, so my Bar Barrel just gets an absurd amount of value there. Really nice Magic Archer on his end, but was that Magic Archer too aggressive? That's the question, because now... Oh, Cannon Cart! I knew he was going to ban it. We get that down in time. Go for the dash with the Golden Knight. Ghost will be able to turn visible just in time, but Baby Dragon Lux on the tower, and I'm actually going to Lightning, because then all we'll need to do is go for one more Lightning and we'll win the game. And I'm going to Tornado if he decides to go for a Bandit, but first I'm going to go Bar Barrel. This is going to apply pressure to prevent him from pressuring right away. He has to go for 5 Elixir just to stop a 2 Elixir Bar Barrel, and now I can Cannon Cart in the middle because he can't go Magic Archer over here because he just used it and it's out of cycle, of course. So now he has one more chance. If he doesn't take the tower here, it is going to be GG, because I can just go for a Lightning. We got to watch out because he might go for a Lightning block with the Zappies, but I'm going to have to do it now because of the Magic Archer. Okay, we barely got the win. I was so scared of him going Lightning block with the Zappies, because Zappies obviously have enough damage, and we get a Magical Chest. That is really, really nice. Let's actually go ahead and just use our key, open that up right away before we head in the next one. Why not? And yeah. Alright guys, here we go. Found our next game here against Topo. So give us the Goblins thumbs up. So give him the thumbs up too. And I'm just going to chill and wait, because with this deck, you don't really want to make the starting play. Just want to sit back, relax, you know, just chill. It's in a good game. I don't know what you mean by good game, good luck. But I'm just gonna wait. I mean, I don't really want to cycle Mega Minion, because what if he's got Lava Hound? You know, it's just risky. I don't know if I should edit this time out that I'm waiting or what, but I think you said before to leave it in, because you get to hear my thought process as to why I'm waiting. Maybe the reason why I'm waiting is there's just no point in making a play. Because if I Golem in the back right now, I don't think it's a great play, because with this Golem deck, you don't have, you know, like a Lumberjack, a Night Witch. It's a slow Golem deck, you know, where you want to wait until double and triple to build up massive pushes with your support cards, not just one push at the beginning of the game with a Golem and Night Witch. Very, very different. So, he's going to go Queen at the bridge, so now I'm going to Golem, because it's an 8 for 5 trade, and it's going to basically, I mean, I don't even know why he did that, to tell you the truth. I think that was a very risky play, but I'm going to go Golden Knight here. It's going to shove the Golem, and it would have, like, pushed it faster, but he did play a Valk that stopped it, and we're going to get some good damage. I mean, that Golem, like, you could argue was a little aggressive, but because he just wasted a Queen, like, pretty much played it at the bridge, and that's one of his main, you know, defensive cards, you could argue it was pretty safe, because that was pretty much the worst case scenario that could have happened there. I mean, he defended it without taking very much damage, and this is kind of an unfortunate matchup right now, I'm not going to lie. He's using... Yeah, I'm just gonna not say anything there. That was awkward. Okay, this is really nice that we got the Lightning. Again, that's why the Lightning's good in this deck, because a lot of people are using Queen. And yeah, this guy's off to a little bit of a rough start right now, I would say, with that bad freeze. Complete waste of 4 Elixir. Golden Knight gonna dash all the way on the tower, hitting the Zappies, the Valkyrie, everything you could possibly need. That is insane. And then I'm going to go for the dash again, because it'll reset the Inferno Drex charge off of it. And look at how much damage it's getting. This is insane. This guy's getting desperate, going opposite lane here. Space everything out so he's unable to freeze He's probably going to freeze now, but I'm going to Tornado to kill the remainder of the graveyard. He surprisingly didn't freeze. I probably shouldn't have Tornadoed, but I thought he was going to freeze. I'm very surprised he didn't. But I guess he had to play the Zappies on defense. That's why he probably, you know, couldn't afford to freeze and then also get the Zappies down. That's probably why. I'm going to Lightning that because, I mean, it's value, and I just need now pretty much one more, and we'll win. I'm going to go Barbell here. We just got to watch out. I mean, but we're back to the Lightning, so we should be fine. And I'm worried about the Lightning block, kind of like the other game. Do you remember the Zappies Lightning block? I was worried. But luckily, he's focused on offense, didn't go for Zappies, try to Lightning block, and I made sure to play in the corner, so that way if he did, it was a very small chance he would have guessed it properly and gone for the block. But really, really nice win there against Graveyard Freeze. Definitely capitalized off of that mistake he made at the beginning, of course, with that freeze. That was a whole waste of 4 Elixir, but hey, I'll take it. Alright guys, here we go in our next one here against Mur. So, let's see here. Okay, very, very, very awkward starting hand. We got a bunch of spells, essentially, and a cannon card. So I should have, tell you the truth, I should have gone for Tornado there to get the king activated. It's all good though. So, Log Bait. Hopefully Tesla and not Inferno, because if he's using Log Bait with Inferno, definitely not easy, I would say, because Inferno, Lightning doesn't even, I mean, it's okay against it, but it pretty much instantly kills a Tesla, whereas an Inferno still has a decent amount of health left, and if you can't get anything else on top of the Inferno, it'll still shred the Golem. I'm going to play the Baby Dragon a little above, instead of playing it all the way in the back, so he's unable to rocket it, because, I don't know, I just don't want him to rocket it. Maybe the, okay, let's actually just Golden Knight here, and yeah, unfortunately the Rascal Girls are too far behind. I don't think it's going to be able to dash, unless I do it now when they catch up. Nice, yeah, Golden Knight is really good against Rascals, as you saw right there. Okay, I'm gonna Golem because Dark Prince is kind of annoying for me to deal with, and it's the perfect opportunity because I'm gonna tank for it, kind of like I did the game before that Archer Queen. It's really smart to tank things with the Golem. You know, you don't always have to play it all the way in the back. You can play it right above your tower to tank for something, and that kind of showcases, you know, what you want to do. So we're going to Tornado here, pull the Cannon Cart in so my Cannon Cart can take his out. And now we just got to worry about the Rascals. They could get a little difficult to deal with, but luckily it looks like the Rascal Girls are going to go in front of the Rascal Boy. That's kind of convenient. It's going to make my defense against them definitely slightly easier than it otherwise would have been. I will have to watch out, though, for the gun barrel, but we're perfectly fine. I'm kind of surprised he did that, knowing that, you know, I could get back to my barbell pretty easily. He could have tried to do something else, you know, maybe pressuring with the Dark Prince or something, but he played something that was... Wait a second, does he got mirror? Yeah, he does. Wait, I was kind of confused for half a second, not gonna lie. I'm gonna Golem here because... I don't know, he just used mirror, and that's perfect because he just played a Dark Prince into our Golem push, which is kind of what you want. I mean, that's actually kind of a good thing for me. So we'll be able to take out the Princess, and then I think I'm going to Lightning here because it's going to take out the Cannon Cart, and if he plays Rascals into it, it would have been good against it too. He's not going to play the Rascals. Very interesting. Golden Knight Dash there, going to be really good, and that's going to get the tower into lightning range. So we're looking really good here. And I think, wait. This is kind of, okay. Okay. I think we're fine. Okay, I missed one, but oh dear. Can the dash kill them? Oh, it does. Whew. Okay, got a little scary. I mean, if that Cannon Cart locked on, or the Golden Knight, you know, didn't end up dashing for some reason, because sometimes it doesn't dash backwards, it's kind of inconsistent, but anyway, we got the win. That's all that matters. Plus 39-2, which is really, really nice, and I think we'll go for, yeah, this might be the last game here, or this is a really quick game, we'll go for one more, we'll see. But yeah, here we go. Okay, giving us the wow, maybe recognizes me, I don't know. Thing is, though, is boss could be, it's kind of a generic name. There could be a lot of people using it. I don't know why I picked such a generic name, but I guess I did for some reason. So he's not doing anything. Just say the good luck while we're waiting. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I want to start with something. I feel like I really shouldn't. What if for the memes I should just Golem at the bridge? I mean, or I could cycle a Lightning. But then again, he has a Spectator, so probably not worth the risk, right? So we'll just chill. He's going to go Valkyrie. I'm going to Golem into that. 4 elixir investment, right? And that's very... It's kind of hard for him to punish or go opposite lane when he's already dropped a Valkyrie. So it's pretty safe when you think about it that way. I'm not going to Tornado because I didn't have it in my rotation. And it's not worth tornadoing after you already dropped something. It's better to just take a hit. Especially since you're getting some great counter push like you're seeing right here. And that balloon, you know, didn't take the tower or even get 2 shots and only got 1. So that was definitely worth it. Golden Knight going to come in here. And he's got Wizard. What in the world? Wizard? Wizard? That's a card you don't see very often. I mean, mid-ladder players do all the time, but that's not a card I see very often. This guy's saying, wow, a little surprised. Didn't expect that Golem to get that much damage. That Golden Knight got a lot of value as well, though. Definitely helped out in that first Golem push. So I'm just gonna, I think, now cycle a Cannon Cart. And then if he decides to pressure me in the opposite lane with maybe a Valkyrie and a Balloon, I'll Mega Minion it. And he's got the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so that's kind of bad because P.E.K.K.A. is really good against Golem, especially when you're not using Golem with the Night Witch, because it can be really, really hard to break through. But because we had that huge lead, probably because he didn't have the P.E.K.K.A. and cycle at the beginning, we're just in a great situation. Maybe he decides to go for a Wizard and I can Lightning everything, because he doesn't know I have Lightning yet, I don't think. And usually when someone's using Golem with Cannon Cart, they don't expect you to have Lightning. So he probably is not expecting that. And that's why he gave me all that value with the Lightning you saw there. So Prince is going to go in front, so that's going to be nice and easy to defend. He might go Balloon now. We'll have to see. He's going to try to probably get pretty aggressive here and desperate for damage. I got the Tornado though, so should be okay. You know, ideally. I mean, and I can even afford to take a Balloon hit as long as it doesn't get 2. I'm okay. So there's the Balloon. It is raged up though, so we gotta be, you know, obviously pretty careful. So yeah, let's just go ahead and Tornado. You know, get the King activated. We only get take only one Balloon hit. That's not that bad. We just have to Lightning here. And then if I'm able to get back to just one more lightning, we win the game. And I think we should be able to do it, because I got all the counters I need. I got Tornado in hand too, and that is going to do it. We end up getting the win here, and because that game went by pretty quick, I'd say, I think we'll go for one more, because why not? And he can't lightning block, so we'll just go ahead and lightning. There's nothing he has in his deck that he was able to. He had a bunch of kind of like units where it's just one, so I just went ahead and lightning it. I mean, we can double check. Yeah, he had nothing, so I was just sure I could just lightning. And yeah, so we'll play one final game, 456 in the world, and yeah, this will be the last one because that game was fairly quick and a lot of the others were not that long either. So here we go. Okay guys, here we go in a game here against Stars, so we'll go ahead and give this guy the good luck and see what he wants to do. We're just gonna chill. We're not gonna do anything. If he doesn't do anything for a while, I could cycle a Barb Barrel, but that's it. I'm not gonna do anything with the exception of that. Golden Knight first play would be bad. Lightning first play would obviously be bad. I don't even need to explain that, I feel like. So we'll go Barb Barrel. I think that's fine. Only 2 Elixir. You know, it'll probably force something out of him. He's gonna go Baby Dragon. So we'll go Golden Knight here. Baby Dragon could be, you know, a few different things. It's a pretty versatile card. I mean, it could also be Golem, but could also be Electro Giant. Could be Graveyard. I'm gonna Golem because he just went Cage, and that's a good counter to the Golem. So, Skeleton Dragons. It's probably Lava. Or maybe it's a... It could also be Golem too, I guess. A different Golem variant. Okay, he's gonna Lightning that. I felt like that was kind of a desperation Lightning. He had to, you know, he didn't have a choice, which is great for me. I'm gonna go Cannon Cart. He's really... He has no Elixir. I'm telling you guys right now, he has nothing. He just went Baby Dragon and Barb Barrel, and he was at 0 after that. So I knew immediately he had nothing. Nada for that Cannon Cart. Tower already falls, and looks like we probably already won. In a way, it seems like we kind of starting handed him, because he did cycle a Cage, but I feel like he did that to himself. I mean, cycling a Cage can be really, really risky if you don't know what your opponent has, just because it kind of... I don't know, I mean, it's really, in lots of matchups, your only defensive card, especially against win conditions. So if you're doing that, you're kind of messing up your cycle when you actually have to defend. But the only problem for us is, since I don't have a building of my own, we might have a tough time here defending this Golem, sadly. What I have to try to do is do everything I can to space everything out, because I know the Lightning only has so large of a radius, right? So I... you know, don't want to give him a ton of lightning value, because that's how I lose. I'm going to lightning this, though. He's probably going to have to... Oh, I thought he would have golemed at the bridge, because he doesn't even have a lot of time. But he actually surprisingly plays it all the way in the back. I guess he has just enough time for a golem push, but this is it. If he doesn't take my tower with this push, we win the game. But will we be able to defend adequately? That's the question. 20 seconds to go. I feel like we're fine. Just have to make sure, you know, nothing crazy happens. And yeah, it looks like we're good. We're going to win against another Golem variation. This guy's laughing so mad right now. And yeah, I don't blame him. I mean, he had really kind of an unlucky start, so I can't, you know, I can't blame him, or I'm not surprised that he's upset. But yeah, we end up getting a win here, and that's going to be it. I mean, I guess I'll show you guys what I lost to. I didn't, at the very early on in the video, you know, first couple of games, I always make sure they're wins, usually just because they're more exciting, and there's always people who for some reason complain or don't watch the whole video because of losses, but later on I'll always show wins. But because I won my last 4 games in a row, that's why there weren't any losses this video. But there were some losses that I had at the beginning. Like actually this was the first game you saw, and then these couple I had. But basically what happened was, first of all, I didn't play very well. I made mistakes in both of the games, and also this guy was BMing the crap out of me, so I was kind of mad, and I didn't even want to show it. But anyway, that's going to be it for the video. We end the video top 400, and I didn't start pushing too seriously yet, but I'll try to maybe get a little higher up for the next video, and I'll probably buy some of the offers to, you know, max some of my cards. They're really good value. You can max 5 cards to level 14 with this offer, probably more than that actually with the gems. You could do like 8 or 9, but I'd probably use the gems for GCs. But anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already, and thanks again until next time, guys.